Looking down on Baltimore City from Sky Team 11, it's obvious the swath of green to the left is a baseball field, but what's that smaller patch of green to the right? A roof made of plants? Yes.
A green roof is a way to put really kind of natural growing system up on roofs, and it's about taking advantage of the benefits that nature provide and using that wonderful unused space of rooftops.
Nancy Somerville is the American Society of Landscape Architects CEO. She says green roofs like this one atop the ASLA building in Washington, D.C., have been common in Europe for decades, and the concept is growing here in the U.S. They're initially more expensive than traditional roofs, but can save on heating and cooling costs over time. Proponents argue the greater upfront expense is worth it for the environmental benefits, especially in this region of the country where we have experienced devastating flooding.
Green roof will hold stormwater. What it releases or what it can't will be released slower over a longer period of time. That helps to mitigate any kind of flooding. And it also provides the cleaning of the water. The plants and the soil are very important for that, and they cool it. So what you end up with is less water, cooler water, and cleaner water. So not as much flooding, and you end up with a cleaner watershed.
Michael Furbish is the president and founder of Furbish, a Baltimore company that develops and installs green roofs.
The real driver to the industry is the stormwater, but green roofs can be very effective at reducing heat island effect if we had enough of them to make a difference.
As Michael points out, to truly reap all the benefits of green roofs, you need a lot of them. According to the Green Roof Industry Association Green Roofs for Healthy Cities, Baltimore does not rank in the top 10 list of North American cities when it comes to green roof square footage, but Washington, D.C. is number one. Over the last few years, D.C. has made green roofs more affordable in the form of rebates and discounts on water utility fees.
And what they're trying to do in Washington, D.C. is create enough economic incentive to make it attractive to do a green roof when not obligated by regulation.
Do you see that happening here in Baltimore City?
There's conversation about making that happen here. It's in negotiation right now.
But according to the Baltimore City Office of Sustainability, there are no immediate plans to offer green roof incentives here in Baltimore. Meanwhile, down the road in D.C., a green roof can mean more green for real estate owners.
In real estate values, the same kind of increase of the property value if you're able to look on a green roof as if you were looking on a park.
That does not surprise Michael Furbish. He believes not only can a green roof clean the water and air, it can also help to clear our minds.
There are a lot of studies out that show exposure to the natural environment can be beneficial to our sense of well-being.
Mindy Becerra, WBAL TV 11 News.
Thank you, Mindy. I'm fascinated. All right, a green roof can be residential, but right now they are mostly commercial. They typically include a variety of drought-resistant plants.